Right. Good morning today. Right. Good morning. Now we are going to discuss this year, which means year 2025, North or Western Province last term test paper, right? Which you faced last month, right? Okay, the very first question of the paper, as usual, the first question has been given based on percentages, right? And this question is on calculating interest upon reducing loan balance, right? It goes like this today. The price of a washing machine is 101,000 rupees. When it is purchased outright, Saroja buys this type of washing machine by making a down payment of 5,000 rupees and paying the remaining amount with interest in 12 equal monthly installments of 9,040 rupees each. We are given the total price, the price of this item when it is bought at outright. That is 101,000 rupees. But when this is bought on hire purchase means by paying a part of the total amount and remaining amount in equal monthly installments, right? This lady, Saroja, buys this item by making a down payment of 5,000 rupees and the balance is paid in 12 equal monthly installments with interest. We are given the value of a monthly installment with interest to be 9,040 rupees, right? We know the total cost. The total cost of this item is 101,000 rupees. This is the actual price of this item, right? When this is bought at outright. Outright means by paying the total amount straight away, right? But when this is bought by paying a part of it, the paying part is 5,000 rupees. This is called the down payment. This is called the down payment. Down payment means the part of the price of the item that we pay initially. That is 5,000 rupees. And the balance, now you know the balance is the total cost is 101,000 rupees. When we pay 5,000 rupees, the balance is how much? 96,000 rupees. The balance is 96,000 rupees. Am I correct? Yes. So this 96,000 rupees should be paid in 12 equal monthly installments. 12 months with interest. Okay. If the interest for this method of payment is calculated according to the reducing balance method, calculate the annual rate of interest that is charged. Right. You know, when we solve this kind of question, right? The most important formula, the equation is the equation for the total interest. Equation for the total interest. එන මෙයා තමයි අපි බීටාදී ගානක් හදනකොට වැදගත්ම equation නැත්නම් formula එක. the equation or formula for the total interest. You know, total interest equals, I will write it here. Total interest. Total interest equals interest for a month unit or interest for a month. Interest for a month unit. This should be multiplied by number of month units. Number of month units. Number of month units can be obtained by this formula, that is n upon 2 times n plus 1, no? N plus 1. So now we have to find the annual rate of interest, we have to find the interest for a month or interest for a month unit. Then to find this, we can easily get this value because we know the number of installments, n is 12, right? N is 12. Then to find this, now we have to find the total interest first. Now we are given enough information to find the total interest. This is the remaining loan amount. This is the remaining loan amount. This person pays 9,040 rupee, 9,040 rupee installment per month. This is the value of an installment. Value of an installment. And this person, this lady pays 12 such payments. She makes 12 such payments. Then you can find the total amount paid. Total amount paid in 12 installments. That is, the value of one installment is 9,040 rupees. This should be multiplied by 12. No? This should be multiplied by 12, which is 12 times 0, 0, 12 times 4, 48, 4 remaining, 12 times 0, 0, 4, 4, 12 times 9, 108. This lady pays 108,480 rupees in total for this loan amount. This is the actual loan amount, right? Without interest. With interest, this is the total amount this lady pays. Therefore, by the difference of this value and this value, you can get the total interest. Understood? So, total interest paid, that is 108,480 subtraction 96,000 rupees. 0, 8, 4, 16, 862, 1091. This lady pays 12,480 rupees additionally, right? More than the loan amount. So, the total interest, we know it. We can get this by using the formula n upon 2 times n plus 1. Then this is the only thing that we don't know. Then by substituting those two values in this formula, you can get interest per month. Understood? Then I am going to find interest per month. Then total interest. Look, total interest is without unit 12,480 rupees, right? interest for a month, interest for a month or interest for a month unit. Interest for a month or interest for a month unit times number of month units n upon 2 times n plus 1. Now, I write this part on the left and take this to the right hand side. Interest for a month times the number of month units n is 12. So 12 upon 2 times 12 plus 1. This must be equal to 12,408 rupees. Clear? Now, here 2 times 1, 2 times 6. Therefore, interest for a month or interest for a month unit times here 6 times 12 plus 1, 30. That must be 12,408. Right? Now check out your steps. Then බලන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ steps හරිද කියලා. Now you can find interest for a month. Interest for a month is equal to 12,480 division 6 times 30. Right? This numerator is definitely divisible by 6 because this number is divisible by both 2 and 3. 1 plus 2, 3, 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, 15. 15 means 1 plus 5, 6. The little root is 6, therefore divisible by 3 and 2. Therefore definitely divisible by 6. 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 0, then 6 times 8, 48 and 0. Then, now we have to check whether this is divisible by 13 or not. 280 by 13. 2080 by 30, not 200. 13 times 1, 13. And 7 remaining, 78, 13 times 6, no? That is exactly 160 rupees. 160 rupees. This is equal to 160 in rupees. What is this? The interest for 1 month or interest for a month unit. Right. Now we have to find the loan amount for 1 month. You know, the total loan amount for 12 months is 96,000 rupees. For 12 months, the total loan amount is 96,000 rupees. By dividing this total loan amount by the number of installments, installments means actually number of months, then you can get the loan amount per month. That is 96,000 division 12. Loan amount per month. Loan per month. Simply loan per month here. Loan per month. Or loan for a month. All being the same. Loan per month. That is the total loan amount is 96,000 rupees without interest, then the loan per month without interest is 96,000 rupees division 12, which is exactly 8,000 rupees. Clear? Then you know that this interest has been charged upon this monthly loan amount. This is the monthly loan amount. This is the monthly interest. You know both. Then from this you can find the monthly rate of interest. By multiplying it by 12, you can get annual rate of interest. මේ තියෙන්නේ මාසෙ පොලිය. මේ තමයි මාසෙ ණය කොටස. එහෙනම් annual rate of interest. Annual rate of interest. This is the monthly rate of interest. 160 upon 8,000 times 100%. Interest for a month, loan for a month. The interest as a fraction of the loan. When we multiply it by 100%, it converts into the monthly percentage. Then to convert it into annual, we have to multiply by 12. You can cancel the zeros like this. 100 and here 8. Then 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 2 times 12, answer 24%. Is your answer correct? Right. Right. The second question. The second question has been given from graphs, no? Right. We are given an equation of a quadratic function. අපිට දීලා තියෙනවා quadratic function එක equation එක. That is y equals 1 minus 2x minus x squared. Question number 2. Y equals 1 minus 2x minus x squared. This is the equation of the given quadratic function. An incomplete table of values prepared to draw the graph of the function y equals 1 minus 2x minus x squared is given below. Right. Right below that sentence, we are given an incomplete value table as well. Right? Having only one blank in the y coordinates. Find the value of y when x equals minus 1. We have to find the value of y when x equals minus 1. Then write problem number 1. When x equals minus 1, then y must be 1 minus 2 times minus 1 minus x squared. X is minus 1, then minus 1 squared. Now, check well whether you have substituted the value of x within brackets like this. If not, the answer you get can be wrong. Understood? When you substitute the value of x minus 1 here. This is the sign of the expression and x is minus 1. Therefore, be sure to write the value of x within brackets. Otherwise, you will get your answer wrong. Right? Now, y equals 1 minus times minus plus, then 2 times 1, 2, minus. Today you can't multiply this minus sign and this minus sign until you remove the brackets. Understood? Brackets අයින් කරනකම් ඔයාලා මේ දෙන්න multiply කරන්නේ මොට්ටු නෑ. තේරුණාද? First you have to get the square of minus 1 keeping the sign unchanged. Then here minus the square of minus 1 is plus 1. Then today plus 1 minus 1 can be cancelled and y is equal to 2. Value of y is 2. Then, using the standard system of axes and a suitable scale, draw the graph of the above function. Right. Now we are going to draw the graph of this function. Right. Now listen. Let me draw the graph on a real graph sheet like this. Okay. Here, according to the given value table, the smallest x coordinate is -4, while the biggest one is 2. And the smallest y coordinate is -7, while the biggest one is +2. No, that is the value of y when x equals -1. Right? Now, I am going to draw it this way. Right. The smallest x coordinate is -2. Right. I take y axis here. This is the y axis, right? The biggest y coordinate is 2, and I take x axis here. the smallest x coordinate is -4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I take the x-axis like this. This is the x-axis, right? Then today, this is -1, -2, -3, -4, because you know the standard way, the standard form of taking the x coordinates on the x-axis, that by taking 10 small divisions as one unit along the x-axis, right? 10 small divisions as one unit. Okay. Then similarly, the positive side, we have +1, +2, and +3. Right. But when I graduate the y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I take the end of y-axis there, right? Then this is +1 and this is +2. -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right? Now I am going to plot the points. Then මම points ටික plot කරන්න හදනවා. Online students, okay, can you see these letters, the numbers I put on the board? මම මේ ලියන numbers වලට පේනවද පැහැදිලිද? Online students, are they clear or not?
Clear, sir.
Right. Then the first point, -4, -7. -4, -7. This is -7, this is -4. Then this is the point. -4, -7. Second point, -3, -2. -3, -2. Third point, -2, 1. -2, 1. -1, 2. 0, 1. This is 0 and this is 1. 0, 1. 1 minus 2. And the last point, 2 minus 7. 2 minus 7, that is 0. Now we have to draw the graph. Now we draw the graph. Right. This is the maximum point. and this way you can get the parabola. Clear? This is the parabola you have to get. Understood? Fine. Now tell me, what is the nature of this parabola? මොකක්ද මේ parabola එකේ ස්වභාවය මම කියන්න බලන්න. What kind of parabola is this? A parabola with a maximum point. Can you figure out the reason why this parabola has a maximum point according to the given function? What is the coefficient of the square term of the given quadratic equation? Quadratic function. ඔය අපිට දීලා තියෙන quadratic function එකේ square term එක x squared ගේ මොකක්ද coefficient එක? -1. When the coefficient of the square part, square term is minus, always the parabola gets a maximum point. Remember, if the sign of the square part is minus in the given quadratic function, definitely it has a maximum point. If the sign of the square part is plus, it has a minimum point. Understood? Then, part B, Roman number 1. Okay, be sure to write the equation of the function of the graph along the graph like this. Y equals 1 minus 2x minus x squared. Right? This is the square part. Its sign is minus. That is why this gets a maximum point. Right. Write the maximum value of the function. Function means y. Y is the on of the function. Y තමයි function එකේ on අයිතිකාරය. Right? Y is the dependent variable. Right? X is independent variable. So this function shows how y changes according to this independent variable. Then tell me, these are y coordinates. What is the maximum value this function takes according to the graph? Positive 2. Answer 2. The maximum value of the function is 2. 2 is the answer. Maximum value is 2. Maximum value 2. Write down the interval of values of x for which y is greater than 0. Y is greater than 0. Right. Today, this is 0 on y-axis. Then x-axis is the region of y is equal to 0. X-axis I am moving along. I am drawing along the x-axis. So you know, x-axis is the region of y equals 0. X-axis කියන්නේ y සමානයි බිඳුව කියන region එක ප්‍රදේශය. Then above x-axis මෙයාට උඩින් the region above x-axis is y is greater than 0. The region below x-axis is y is less than 0. The question, write down the interval of values of x for which x is greater than 0. Right, x is greater. This is the function, right? Then above this x-axis, that means above this region, y is greater than 0. It happens from this point to this point on the x-axis, right? According to my graph, my coordinate plane, this point is minus 2.4, right? This is minus 2.4. මගේ ගානම නම් මෙතන ඉන්නේ පුතේ minus 2.4 and this is 0.4. මෙතන ඉන්නවා 0.4. For positive plus 0.4. Have you two got the same values in your Cartesian plane in your graph? බලන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට ආවේ ඔයාගේ යන්නේ මොකද කියලා? නැත්නම් කීයද? Now, online students, okay, let me know whether you two have got the same two values as I have got here. Yes or not? Right. Anyway, therefore, answer is උත්තරේ වෙන්න ඕන පැටියෝ when y is greater than 0, right? The intervals of x coordinates are x is greater than minus 0.4, sorry, greater than minus 2.4 and less than 0.4. Right? Answer උත්තරේ වෙන්න ඕනේ x is greater than minus 2.4 less than plus 0.4. It happens in this range of x, right? X is greater than minus 2.4 and less than 0.4. Clear? Right. Then write down the above function in the form y equals a minus x plus b squared and show that the positive root of the equation a minus x plus b squared equals 0 is square root of 2 minus 1. Right. You know, now I am leaving the Cartesian plane. දැන් මම මේ Cartesian plane එකෙන් leave වෙනවා. ඔය අභ්‍යන්තර ගොළුව තියා ගන්න ඕනේ. What are they? Here minus 2.4, they are 0.4. Axis of symmetry x equals minus 1. Right. The graph roughly, roughly graph එක හඳුනනවාද? minus 1, right? This is 2, the turning point. It is a parabola like this. මේ වගේ parabola එකක් තමයි ඉන්නේ. This value minus 2.4, this value plus 0.4. This is axis of symmetry, which is x equals minus 1. This is the maximum point. The coordinates are minus 1, minus 1, 2. Am I correct? Then put in grade 11 syllabus, right, while you are learning the lesson, right, at the end of the lesson especially, you learn the method of writing the equation of this kind of function when we know both the coordinates of the turning point, right, as well as the equation of axis of symmetry, right? How to represent the same function in the form y equals x plus a squared plus b. You know, if the parabola is having a maximum point, if the parabola has a maximum point, then the sign of this square part is positive. If the parabola has a minimum point, sign of this square part is sorry. If the parabola has a maximum point, the sign of the square part is minus, negative. If the parabola has a minimum point, the sign of this square part is positive. So here, again, when we write this in this form, if the parabola has a maximum point, the sign of this square part is negative. When the parabola has a minimum point, it is positive. Then, whatever it is, whether it is a maximum point or minimum point, B is the y coordinate of the turning point. Understood? B is the y coordinate of the turning point. Then you can put B there. What is B? B must be 2. And B comma 2. Then the value of A is the additive inverse of the x coordinate of the axis of symmetry. You know, the axis of symmetry is x equals minus 1. Then when it comes here, A is the other sign of minus 1. That must be plus 1. A must be plus 1. Is that clear? Single word. Metama axis of symmetry x equals minus 1. මෙතන x වලගේ තමයි මෙතෙන්ට යන්නේ. හැබැයි ලකුණ මාරු වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ additive inverse තමයි යන්නේ. Right? Then the answer y equals, and this is a parabola with a maximum point, therefore that must be minus x plus 1 squared plus 2. Then you can take this positive 2 first and write like this. Positive 2, we write b first, then minus x plus 1 squared. So this is the asking expression. Right? Expression. Right. Now you know that the same function can be written like this. අපිට ආය function එක මෙහෙම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් නේ. Y equals 1 minus 2x minus x squared, or y equals 2 minus x plus 1 squared. All are the same. ඔය දෙකම එකයි. Fine. The next part of the same question. show that the positive root of the equation, a minus x plus b squared equals 0 is right. Look here. Now this is a 2 minus x plus, this is a, this is b, right? X plus 1 squared when it is equal to 0. When this function becomes 0, මෙතන ඉන්නේ function එක y equals 2 minus x plus 1 square. Here it becomes an equation. When this changes to this position, what happens? Y equals 0. මෙයා මෙතෙන්ට වෙනස් වෙච්ච බලන්න y මොකද දාන්නේ කියලා? Y equals 0. Y becomes 0. Then you know this is the level of y equals 0. This is the region of y equals 0. When the y equals 0 the region, x axis. Then look, when y equals 0, look, x takes two values. Y වලගේ බිඳුව වෙනකොට the x of the function එකේ x takes two values. What are they? Minus 2.4 and 0.4. They are the actual roots. ඔය තමයි ඇත්ත roots දෙක. කාගෙද? The actual roots of this quadratic equation. Understood? They are the actual roots. But minus 2.4 is the negative root, 0.4 is the positive root. But we have to show that in terms of x, x not the actual root. Understood? We have to show that the positive root of the equation is square root of 2 minus 1. Then බලන්න. Right? Look where. Now, forget this for a moment. මොහොතකට මෙන්න මේක අවබෝධ කරගන්න. Take this one only. මෙන්න මෙහා විතරක් ගන්න. Right? When y equals 0, what happens? You can take this part to other side. Then 2 equals minus x plus 1 squared goes to other side as plus x plus 1 squared. Now, change the two sides. X plus 1 squared is equal to 2. Then to remove this square, that means to remove this index 2, take the square root of both sides. It can be plus or minus 2. Understood? Then it can be plus or minus 2. Then x plus 1 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2. Understood? Then now you can, we have to show the value of x, no? Then x is equal to, you can take this 1 to other side as minus 1. Plus or minus square root of 2 minus 1. One root comes from the positive sign while the other root comes from the negative sign. Now here we have to find the positive root. Tell me, what kind of number is the square root of 2? 0 point value or 1 point value or 2 point value? Definitely square root of 2 is greater than 1. Then for this value to be positive, that means again positive and මොකද වෙන්න ඕන? Square root of 2 must be positive. If we get the negative square root of 2, then x will be negative. දැන් අපි මෙතනදී x square root of 2 ට plus වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් minus වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. අපේ නිල්ලනේ positive root එකනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ලැබෙන ආගේ positive වෙන්න එක. අපි negative square root of 2 ගත්තොත් මෙයක් negative මෙයක් negative. Then x will be negative. But for x to be positive, x වලගේ positive වෙන්න නම් we should take positive square root of 2. Therefore, The positive root of this equation is the square root of 2 minus 1. Understood? There Therefore, the positive root is square root of 2 minus. Then obtain the value of square root of 2. Obtain the value of square root of 2. Now we know the positive root is square root of 2 minus 1. Positive root is square root of 2 minus 1. But actually, according to our graph, what is the actual positive root? 0.8. Now you can say that therefore square root of 2 minus 1 actually be equal to 0.4. මේ තමා positive root right? But that is the actual positive root. Then they must be equal. 0.4. Then square root of 2 is equal to 0.4. Take minus 1 to other side as plus 1. Answer 1.4. This is square root of 2. Got it? Got it? You really got it? Huh? No doubt? Right. Then, number 3. The third question is from equations, especially simultaneous equations and algebraic fractions. Chart. Part A, that is from simultaneous equations. Right. The Samanala Children's Club has selected 34 men and women over the age of 70 years to be awarded prizes on Elders Day. Right? It has been decided to donate a saron and a saron of the same type to each selected man and a cheetah cloth of the same type to each selected woman. The price of a sarong is 750 rupees. The price of a cheetah cloth is 680 rupees. And the total cost spent for them is 24,100 rupees. Right? Construct a pair of simultaneous equations by taking the number of selected men as x and the number of selected women as y. Right. If the number of men is x and number of women is y, you know, according to this given description, they have selected to award these prizes to 34 men and women. Therefore, x plus y must be 34. Third question. number of men X, number of women Y, that must be, the total must be 34. This is the first equation in terms of X and Y. Right. Every man, every selected man gets a saron worth 750 rupees. No, therefore the total cost of the sarons is 750 times x, 750x, and similarly the total cost of the cheap the clothes is 680 times y, 680y. The total cost of both saron and cheap the clothes must be 24,100 rupees. 24,100 rupees. This is number 2. Clear? Now we have solved it. X 750x. Then I multiply the first equation by 750. Then 750x plus 750y must be equal to, multiply 34 by 750. 34 by 750. I keep the 0 at the end. And multiply the remaining parts. 5 times 4 20, 5 times 3 15 plus 2 17. 7 times 4 28, 7 times 3 21 plus 4 25. Here 7 times 4 28, 7 times 3 21 plus 2 23. 23, no? Yes. Then 0, 15, 4, 1, 5, 2. That must be 2, 5, 5, 0. And this cut 0, that is 25,500 rupees. No? So this is the third equation. Now by using the second and third equations, you can remove x from the equations by subtraction. 3 subtraction 2. 750x plus 750y subtraction 750 x plus 680y. 750x plus 680y must be equal to 25,500 subtraction 24,100. Is that clear so far? Right. Then remove the brackets. 750x plus 750y minus 750x minus 680y equals 0, 0, 0, 0, 514, 541, 1,400. Now you can cancel positive 750x and negative 750x. Then 750y minus 680y is 71. Am I correct? 71 is equal to 1,400. Then divide both sides by 7. Then depattana 70 get better. Then y will be, y is 20. There are 20 women in that elders home. Then from this you can find the value of x. Substitution of y equals 20 in 1. දාන්න ගිහිලා වන්න. Substitution of y equals 20 in 1. Okay, what is the first equation? X plus y, no? X plus y 20 equals 34, no? Then x equals 34 minus 20, which is 40. Then eventually write number of men and number of women. Number of men 14, number of women 12. Got it? Right. Part B, simplify. Right. There are two algebraic fractions to be subtracted, one from the other. No? Right. 3 upon a squared minus 9. 3 upon a squared minus 9 subtraction 2 upon a plus 3. Right. These two algebraic fractions have different denominators, right? So first we have to find the least common multiple of those denominators, LCM. Right. Remember, a squared minus 9. A squared minus 9 means a squared minus 3 squared. The factors are a plus 3, a minus 3. And this is a plus 3. Then I write the same expression like this. 3 upon. Instead of this, I write a plus 3 times a minus 2. And then write 2 upon a plus 2. Now you can easily figure out the LCM. What is it? A plus 3, a minus 2. A plus 3, a minus 3 going to be the least common multiple. A plus 3, a minus 3. So, this fraction has no difference in the denominator. Then no difference in the numerator too. So look, a plus 3, but here it is multiplied by a minus 3, then multiply 2 by a minus 2. Clear? Clear? Now, you can take a single denominator like this, a plus 3, a minus 3, here 3, minus, minus 2 times a, minus 2a, minus 2 times minus 3, plus 6. Then the final step, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 minus 2a upon a plus 3, a minus 2. Tell me whether your answer is correct or not. Could you understand the way I explained it? Right. 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 3 questions are done. Now the fourth one. The fourth one is given from quadratic equations. Right. In the given rectangular land shown in the figure, it is proposed to draw water spinach, that means pumpkin, in the square part, again, in the rectangular land shown in the figure, it is proposed to draw water spinach, which means pumpkin, in the square part, and Gotugola in the triangular part and Mukunuvanna in the remaining part. If the area of the proposed plot for growing Mukunuvanna is 27 square meters, show that x satisfies the quadratic equation x squared plus 4x minus 24 equals 0. And by solving it, find the side length of the proposed plot for growing water spinach. Take square root of 7 as 2.6. Right. We have to find the value of x eventually. Right. So let me draw the given diagram on the board. This is the rectangular land. The length of this land is given to be 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. The breadth is x plus 1. Length and breadth of the land are given, not that. And over here, there is a square shaped part where they are going to grow water spinach. කියන්නේ කන්තුන් වවන්න යන වෙන මෙතන. Water spinach කියලා කියන්නේ කන්තුන් වලට ලු. Right? In this square part, right? Length of the side of this square part is x. And there is a triangular part as well where they are going to draw color. In this triangular part, this is given to be x. The perpendicular height with respect to that x is given to be 2 meters. They are given in meters, right? Then in the remaining part, Mukunu is drawn, right? And area of that remaining part is 27 square meters. Then first we have to find the total area of the land, rectangular land. Then find the sum of these two, and by subtracting that sum from total area, we should get area of the land where Mukunu is drawn. So now I am going to do it. The total area is 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3 times x plus 1. This is the area of the whole land. From this we should subtract. The sum of these two. Area of this is x into x, x square. Plus area of this is half times x times 2. Is that clear? Then 2x times x, 2x squared, 2x times plus 1 plus 2x, plus 3 times x plus 3x, plus 3 times 1 plus 3. Here 2 can be cancelled. Minus times x squared minus x squared, minus times plus minus x. This is the remaining area, right? Remaining area, right? This is the remaining area. Again, the area of the land where Mukunu is drawn. Mukunu that is equal to 2x squared minus x squared, x squared, 3x plus 2x, 5x minus x plus 4x, then plus 3. Then you can say, therefore, this area x squared plus 4x plus 3 must actually be equal to 27. Yeah, 27. Then x squared plus 4x plus 3 minus 27 must be C. I have taken 27 to this side as minus 27. Then x squared plus 4x minus 24 equals 0. This is the asking equation. Correct. Now we have to solve this. Fine. Now we got two methods to solve a quadratic equation. What are they? By completing the sphere and by using the formula. Right? I know that most of you like to use the formula. And the formula to use let's write the formula. X equals minus b plus or minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac upon 2a. Am I correct? Now substitute. X equals minus b is plus 4 minus b plus or minus square root of b squared 4 squared minus 4 a is 1 c is minus 24 upon 2a 2 times 1 minus 4 plus or minus square root of 4 squared 16 minus times plus minus times minus plus 4 times 1 4 times 24 is 96 2 times 1 2. Then x equals minus 4 plus or minus square root of 6 6 12 9 1 10 1 11 upon 2. Now divide 112 by its time factors. 5 to 56, 5 to 28, 5 to 40, 5 to 7, which means 2 into 2 4, 2 into 2 4, 4 into 4 16 times 7. 112 can be written as minus 4 plus 4 minus square root of 16 times 7. 16 times 7 upon 2. 16 times 7 upon 2. Then x equals minus 4 plus minus square root of 16 comes out as 4, then square root of 7 remains upon 2. Minus 4 plus 4 minus 4 times square root of 7 is given to be 2.6. You have to substitute 2.6. Then remove the brackets. X equals minus 4 plus 4 minus 4 times 6 24, 4 times 2 8 2 10 104, that means 10.4 10.4 10.4 upon 2. Today, here x is the length of a side of a sphere. So x must be positive. If we take negative value, both terms in the numerator are negative, therefore the entire answer becomes negative. Therefore, we can neglect negative sign. Now you can say since x must be positive. X lage positive වෙන්න නිසා you can say x equals minus 4 plus 10.4 upon 2. minus 4 plus 10.4 is plus 6.4 upon 2. Therefore, the answer is උත්තරේ වෙන්න පැටියෝ 3.2. Then x is 3.2 meters. Got it? Answer correct? Very good. Right. Now number 5, that is from statistic. The table below shows the amount of rice distributed by a certain institute as aid to a displaced group within a period of 30 days. Right. Amount of rice given in kilograms in class intervals starting at 41, 45 and ending at 66, 70. And the number of days also given, that means the frequencies are given. Write the model class of this distribution. Right. Let me draw the given table downwards first. Amount of rice. Amount of rice given in kilograms. 41, 45. 41, 45. 46, 50, 51, 55, 56, 60, 61, 65, 66, 70. Right. The frequencies, number of days. Which means frequency. Two, 5, 7, 8. 2, 5, 7, 8, 6, 2. Now tell me, according to this information, right, what is the model class? Model class means the class having the highest frequency. Highest frequency 8, the model class is 5660. 5660. By taking the mid value of the model class as the assumed mean, find the mean amount of rice distributed in a day to the nearest whole number. Right. So, to find the mean of a collection of data, a group collection of data, a group frequency distribution, we need a few more values. No? What are they? Mid value, assumed mean, and deviation. Right. Let's take mid values. Mid value means x. Right. 41 plus 45, 86. Half of 86, 43. 43. This must be 48. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 5, 53, 58, 63, 68. Am I correct? Then deviation. Deviation means the gap between assumed mean and mid value of each class interval. Deviation d equals x minus a. A is the mid value of the model class. So this is A. And මෙයා තමයි assume mean 58. Now you have to subtract 58 from each mid value. 43 minus 58, that is minus 15. Am I correct? 48 minus 58 minus 10 minus 5, 0, here 5 and here 10. Then FD, the product of frequency and deviation, FD. 2 times minus 15 minus 30. 5 times minus 10 minus 50. 7 times minus 5 minus 35. 8 times 0, 0. 6 times 5, 30. 2 times 10, 20. Sigma FD and sigma F. These are what we need. Sigma FD, minus 30 plus 30 can be cancelled. Minus 50 minus 35 minus 85 plus 20 minus 65. This is minus 65. Am I correct? Minus 65. Now, mean. Mean equals, real mean equals, assume mean plus mean deviation, mean of the deviations. Sigma FD upon sigma F. A 58. Yes, A is 58. 58 sigma FD minus 65. Minus 65. Sigma F. What is sigma F? Put it. 2, 5, 7, 7, 7, 14, 14, 8, 22, 22, 8, 30. Am I correct? Yes. 30. $58 plus multiplication minus minus divide 65 by 30. 65 by 30. 30 times 2, 60. 5 remaining, take a 0 decimal point. 30 times 1, 30. And 20 remaining, 200. 30 times 6, 180. Then we have to find the mean mass, mean amount of rice distributed in a day to the nearest whole number. That is approximately 2.2, no? After the first decimal place, 2.2. When we subtract, then 10 to 8, then 70, 57 subtraction to 55. 55.8 means to the nearest whole number 56. 56 kilograms. Mean amount 56 kilograms. ආසන්න වශයෙන් දවසකට කිලෝග්‍රෑම් 56ක් විතර මේගොල්ලෝ distribute කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Approximately they have distributed about 56 kilograms per day. Then, if the institution provided rice to this group in this way as aid for 48 days, and if the price of 1 kilogram of rice is 200 rupees, using the answer above, show that the expected expenditure of the institution for this rice is more than 537,000 rupees. 48 days, the price of 1 kilogram is 200 rupees. Enough. Total cost or total expenditure per day, they produce 56. They provide 56 kilograms of rice. 56 kilograms of rice per day. දවසකට කිලෝ 56. They have provided them for 48 days. Then this is multiplied by 48. Now they have provided or they provide 56 times 48 kilograms of rice. The cost of 1 kilogram 200 rupees. So multiply this by 200 rupees. 2 times 48, 96. And keep the 2 zeros at the end. बिंदु දෙකම අග තියාගත්තා. 2 times 48, 96. Multiply 96 by 56. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 9, 54, 57. 5 times 6, 30. 5 times 9, 45, 48. 6, 7, 13, 5. 6, 7, 3, 5 in rupees. Rupiah වලින් එන්නේ. Yes, it is more than 537,000 rupees. Now you can say, දැන් පුළුවන් ඔයාලට කියන්න 537,600 rupees is greater than 537,000. Got it? Right. The last question. Trigonometry question. Right. These two lines are perpendicular to each other. This common point is P, Q, and this point is A. PQ is a coconut tree. PQ කියලා කියන්නේ coconut tree එකක් කියලා කියනවා. On the level ground with the right height of 16 meters. Right. PQ is a coconut tree. The right height is 16 meters. Okay. Reducer. Right height කියන්නේ Aricarian reducer. A cat standing at the foot of the vertical post with the height of 3 meters situated at the point A. A cat standing at the foot of the vertical post. 5. A is foot of a vertical post. මේ වගේ vertical post එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකේ foot එකේ තමයි cat තියෙන්නේ. පාමුල ඉන්නේ. With the height of 3 meters. The cat is standing at the foot of a vertical post with the height of 3 meters situated at the point A. On the level ground sees a squirrel at the top of the coconut tree at an angle of elevation 62 degrees and 32 degrees. මෙයා දකිනවා දැන් මේ vertical post එක 3 meters. This is 3 meters high. This is the location of the cat. It sees a squirrel. ඌ දකිනවා ලේනෙක් මෙන්න මේ Q වල ඉන්නේ. This is the line of vision. මේ තමයි එයා දකින line of vision. දෘෂ්ටි රේඛා. නේද? Angle of elevation. This is the eye level azimuthal. This is the angle of elevation. 62, 32. 62, 32. 62 degrees and 32 minutes. Copy the above diagram into your answer sheet and include the above information. Correct? Have you done this? Right. Using the trigonometric ratios, find how far that cat is from the foot of the coconut tree to the nearest first decimal place, which means we have to find the length of AP. Fine. This is a right angle triangle. This with respect to this angle, when a angle is so this is the opposite side. AP is the adjacent side. From opposite side and adjacent side of a certain angle, we get tan ratio, the natural tangent. Then you can write tan 62, 32. Tan 62 degrees, 32 minutes must be equal to opposite 16 meters division AP. Is this clear? Now tell me the tan ratio of 62, 32. 1.8. 924. 1.924. 1.924 equals 16 meters division AP. Right? Now, you can interchange these two terms across. AP must be 16 meters division 1.924 2, 4. Correct? No, this division is not going to be easy. Then make a lazy net in Kanmaran. Definitely we have to use logarithm. Logarithm is the Yes. Then LGAB equals LG 16 upon 1.924. They have done this. Then LG 16 minus LG 1.924. 16 is a number greater than 1 having 2 digits on the whole number side. They are the characteristic 1 minus here 0. 16 0. 2041. Then 1924. 2842. Now subtract. 11 to 9. Take 1, then 3, 13, 4, 9. 9, 8, 1. 1, 2. Take 1, 11 to 9. And here 0. This is LGAB. Therefore, AP must be anti-logarithm of 0.9199. Am I correct so far? Right. What is the location of this mantissa in the table today? 83, 1, 8315. Right? Then the characteristic is 0. Therefore, there should be only 1 digit on the whole number side. That is 8.315 to the nearest first decimal place. Answer 8.3. AP is 8.3 meters. 8.3 meters. AP will have 8.3 meters. Am I correct? Right. When the spiral climbs down 7 meters along the coconut tree, then may Mia Gadige Mitra Hatak Panda Bhai 7 meters along the coconut tree. 7 meters. Then 16 subtraction 7, then that must be 9 meters. This height 9, this is 7. No? Now this is the new position of the spiral. Of the 7 meters the binomial. Oh, හරිනේ. දැන් ඔක්කොම 16 හතක් දැස්සාම 9ක් එන්නේ නැහැ. And stops at x. The new location is x. This is x. Now this is where the spiral now is, right? Then it sees that the cat is at the top of the post y. Now the cat is at the top of the post. So the cat is now this is y. This is the line of vision, right? This is the eye of the spiral. On the lena gaya. This is the eye level of the spiral, right? Line of vision. Mark the point x and y on the diagram, right? X and y. Okay? Show that the angle of depression at which the spiral sees the cat from x is greater than 35 degrees. Angle of depression, right? Which means this angle. We have to find this. I denote it as theta. Manga denote theta. Okay? You know, if we draw a horizontal line from the hand up to this tree, if this is theta, this angle also theta, because they are alternate angles between parallel lines, right? And this is 8.3 because this is 8.3 meters and this is 3 meters, so this is 3 meters, this is 9, therefore this must be 6 meters. Then with respect to this angle, this is 6, opposite, this 8.3 adjacent. Again, we have to apply tan. Tan. Tan theta. Tan theta equals opposite 7 upon 8.3. Tan theta. Let's divide. You can multiply both by 10. Then that is equal to 70 division 83. 70 by 83. 0. 700. 7 times 3, 21, 7 times 8, 56 plus 2, 58, 10, 1, 9, 9, 8, 1, 6, 5, 1. 83 times, yes, 8, no? That must be 8. 70 by 83, 0.708. 8 times 3, 24, 8 times 8, 64, 68. Then the remainder 16. No? Am I correct? 160, 83 times 1, 83, 10, 3, 7, 15, 8, 7. Then 770, 9. 9 times 6 and sorry, you are yes, that is 6, no? 6 upon 8.3, yes, extremely sorry. 6. Yes, that's my fault. My bad. 6 upon 8.3 multiply both by 10, 60 upon 83. Then get the value. 60 division 83. 60 division 83. 0, 600. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 8, 56 to 58. Then 19 remaining, 190 to 166. 10, 6, 4. Here 24, 240. 2, 160, 0, 14, 6, 8. Then 800. That must be 9. 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 8, 72, 75. No? Approximately 0.7929. Yes. 0.7929. 0.7929. 0.7929. Correct? Therefore, theta must be tan inverse 0.7929. Now tell me the location of this value in the natural tangents. 52 degrees. 23 minutes. We have to show that angle of depression at which sphere sees the cat from x is greater than 35. Yes. You gap not Fine. What about online students? Have you two got the same value here? 7, 0.7. The value we got was 0.7229. 7729. Online, one of the online students tell me what is the value we got here? Nobody speaks, right? 7729. Now tell me the location. 30, 35 degrees and 52. Then you can say 35 degrees, 52 minutes greater than 35 degrees. Right. So that is the end of the first 6 questions. The first half of the second part, the part A of the second paper, right? We are halfway done. Okay, then The remaining part will be discussed next session. Right? Bye for now today. Saranai. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.